Hey everyone, Chris here at Silly Equipment here in Nashville, Tennessee. I have here a 7 by 12 in red with blackout trim. This trailer is sitting on top of one 3,500 pound axle. This is a concession trailer. It does have a 50 amp electrical package, city water fill, generator platform, concession window on passenger side with side entry door also on passenger side. The back has rear barn doors. It does have AC heat as well. I'm going to be going over how to set up and use this trailer real quick. Starting with the front here with your 50 amp electrical package. Before plugging in your power cable, make sure that the generator or breaker panel is turned off. Once you've made sure that it's turned off, you can come over here, flip this cover up, push in, twist to the right, and tighten the collar up. Once you've done that, you can then turn on the generator or breaker. When you're ready to shut everything down, go ahead and turn the generator breaker off before unplugging the cable. Once that's turned off, come over here, undo your collar, push in, twist to the left, and store the cable inside underneath the sink if you'd like. Coming over here to your city water fill, the cap or the cover is over here on the passenger side. You're going to open this up. You're going to see two orifices. The left orifice right here, you pop that cap off of, you can just drop your water hose in there and fill the freshwater tank on the inside of the trailer. The one on the right here, you could thread a water hose into. So if the event that you're working supplies city water, you can thread a water hose up to this and have direct cold water to the faucets on the inside. If you want to use hot and cold, you will have to fill the freshwater tank on the inside and let it work through the system of the water pump and water heater to have both hot and cold. Once you're done, you fill your tank, you're done, pull the hose out, put this cap back on. Once you're done with the city water fill side, just go ahead and pop that rubber grommet over there and store your water hose inside the trailer if you'd like. You can lock that up like so. This key will be on the inside around the faucets. Walking into the side entry door on the passenger side, as you can see, your keys for the doors and concession door will be right there, and your city water fill keys there as well. Walking in to the right, you do have your 3-bay dishwashing sink along with your single-bay hand washing sink. You do have cabinets underneath that with cabinet doors, with locking cabinet doors. That does give you access to all your plumbing underneath the sink. So you see there you have your hot water heater, water pump. Coming down here, you can change the temperature of your hot water heater with this dial right here. So based on what your codes are, is what the temperature should be. Moving down here, you can see there's a series of 3 valves. You have one here running from the tank, one running to an air nozzle fitting, and one running out into the bottom underside of the trailer. That's there for weatherizing your system. So if you're going to be using this in the winter time or storing it in the winter time, you want to make sure to weatherize this to make sure that none of the faucets up here or water pump or water heater bust. The way you will do that is you'll come over here to the furthest one closest to the tank. You will open that up. You will come over here to the one running to the floor and you will open that up. In doing so, you'll drain the tank entirely. Once the tank is drained, you will then close the one going to the floor and then close the one going to the tank. Once you've done that, then come up here to your faucets. Open both hot and cold on both sets. Have an air compressor ready, set to below 30 psi. Bring your air compressor hose in and hook it up to this air hose fitting. Once you do so, come up to this valve right here and use it as a pressure regulator valve. So you'll slowly crank it open, pushing air through the system, through your water pump, through your hot water heater, all the way up and out your faucets up here. So you'll want to run the compressor. I have an 18-gallon compressor here. I usually run it about 2 cycles, or until I see that it's no longer pushing water out. While pushing the air through the system, you're going to also come up here and find this on top of your hot water heater. While you're pushing the air through the system, go ahead and push that up and let it push air out of your hot water heater and push all the water out through the floor right there. So do all that if it's going to be below 32 degrees to ensure that none of this will freeze, or if you can, put it somewhere in storage where it's temperature controlled. If you have any questions about it, feel free to call up here. Coming over here to the face of the cabinets, you're going to see a switch to the right here. This is to your water pump. Currently it's on. It'll only cut on when you actually turn the water on. You should hear that hum right there that lets you know that it is pumping. If you're not going to be using the trailer, just go ahead and shut it off. And again, it'll only operate, that's just remaining water. As you can tell, no longer pumping. And there it's reprimed. Come over here to your 3-bay sink. See here we got cold water, hot water, about 108, 109, 110, somewhere in there. Above your sink, you do have your breaker panel with your inverter and your fuse panel. Stepping back some to the driver's side wall here, this customer's requested a 24x60 table along with a small under-counter fridge. Underneath his concession window, he does have a 1872 table for POS systems. You can see here, when you first walk into your left, you do have your light switches for the inside lights and outside LEDs. You do have a plug on either side of the concession window. Right here I have my plug tester. 2 lights tells me that the circuit's good. I'm just going to run through and test these real quick with you. Like so. You do on the driver's side wall have 3 plugs as well. AC and heat. Right now it's about 90 degrees here in Middle Tennessee. This is set to 60 and it feels pretty good right now. Generally I have a thermometer, but the battery's died. You do have 2 LED lights on the inside as well. Moving out the back rear barn door. Like so. Flip up counter. Just pop these latches, a lot easier with 2 hands. Air shocks. Again, this is a 7x12 red with blackout trim, 50 amp electrical package, city water fill, 3,500 pound axles. If you have any questions, feel free to call. My name is Chris up here at SLE. Thanks and goodbye.